Hey everyone, hope you all are doing well. So, today I wanted to talk to you about how visual content impacts your marketing. So, I'm sure you've heard the saying, a picture is worth a thousand words, and in this case, it's really never been accurate. So, visual content has truly become, I would say, like the cornerstone in capturing your audience's attention so you can convey your messages effectively and driving successful marketing campaigns for your business. So I wrote a blog post last about this, and I really dive deep into showing you how visual content campaigns. And I do this by showing you like examples of eye-catching graphics, infographics, videos, and things like that, just to kind of give you an overall idea. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you about is the power of visuals in marketing. So the power of visuals in marketing, I mean, first, you're going to get immediate engagement. So, visual content truly has that ability to capture the audience's attention instantly. Like, look at Reels right now on Instagram, for example. Like, people are obsessed with scrolling through content these days. So, having a really eye catching video, even eye catching graphics or photos, is truly a game changer when trying to market yourself. And then it also visual content really gives you enhanced brand recall. So, those visuals, especially if you keep up with like the way your brand looks, your brand colors, your logos, if those are on all of your visual content, it's going to truly leave like a lasting impression on your audience. So every single time they see something of yours, they're going to like before they even read who posted it, they're going to immediately know it's you. So using visual content is really great in building brand recognition and recall. Think about like logos, the color schemes, the things that bring your brand to mind. And that brings me to a personal story that I kind of wanted to share with you guys. So I was on a sales call, and this was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago now, but this woman jumped on a call with me, and she's like, your website has a lot of photos of you, like a lot of photos of you, and I don't like it. I was like, oh, okay. I was not expecting that. And at the time, I didn't really know how to handle it until after the call. I knew right off the bat, as soon as she said that, like, I wasn't going to get this sale. I don't even know why she booked a call with me if she thought that my website had too many photos of myself and she didn't like it. It just blew my mind. And it did take me a long time to get past that. So I took, like, immediately after that call, I had my website redone. I made it with less images of myself. And for you guys that might have not have seen my website or even looked at my website back then, I always share photos of me and my travels. And that's really what's on my website. Even today, even those photos that are on there today, yeah, I might have some wedding photos because I looked good that day, right? But a lot of them are from my travels because I enjoy sharing that with people. And I feel like my travels, the outdoors, it's part of my brand. And it took me a really long time after she told me that on the sales call to realize that. I was like, oh my gosh, like, are other people thinking this? Like, I started going into freak out mode, and I removed everything, and it took me a while to realize, like, you know what? No, she's the one who was overreacting, not me. Because this is how people recognize my brand. So keep that in mind. You're not utilizing photos or colors or logos, photos of yourself. You're not outdoing it. You are helping build your brand. You are helping people recognize your brand. Okay, end rant. Okay, next I wanted to talk about some eye-catching graphic examples. So obviously, we all know the Nike swoosh. Or swoosh. How do you say it? Swoosh? Swoosh? Anyways, that's like the perfect example of an eye-catching graphic that is easily recognizable and has become absolutely famous with the brand's identity. And then also with Apple, like Apple, they focus on creating and selling sleek and clean products, and so their logo looks sleek and clean. So make sure, those photos, those graphics, your logos, they correspond with your brand and what you're selling. or what you're doing. Okay. Next, let's talk about like effective infographics. And when I say infographics, I mean carousels, maybe HubSpot's social media calendar is a good example. Um, and like Pinterest uses lots of infographics. So infographics can mean a lot of different things. Some of the examples I'm going to share with you is like Instagram carousels. So instead of posting a single video or photo, users can create a swipeable album that followers can navigate by swiping left or right, right? So it's a great alternative to just a one-page infographic because it builds up that engagement because people are spending more time looking at one post and swiping it, that Instagram's going to realize, oh, hey, they're reading that, and increase, like it increases your engagement rates. And then I would highly suggest, if you want a little more inspiration when it comes to infographics, like HubSpot's infographic on social media scheduling is really cool. You can just Google it and you can find it. Yeah, so let me see here. I also wanted to share with you like success stories with video marketing. Video marketing is so huge right now. I'm even having a hard time keeping up with it. Like lately I've just noticed so many of my photos, even my carousels, you know, I was just saying how infographics are so good to have, but I've really realized that videos are the way to go because other posts are not performing well enough right now. So those personal Instagram reels, like, you know, some of my educational reels, I'm gonna be straight with you, they don't perform as well as personal reels. So when I share like things about my day-to-day life, when I share those travels, they perform way better than my educational or business reels, but I'm okay with that because it makes my brand not only feel more personable and relatable, which makes it more marketable to my audience, but I just told you before, like that travel stuff about me, like it's my brand. So definitely videos are the way to go. A few cool examples that I was sharing on the blog was like Dollar Shave Club's viral video. They make their videos super humorous and engaging and they go viral because of it. Or Red Bull's extreme sports videos. They share videos of adrenaline pumping extreme sports and it gets people like, you know, they raise the energy, they get people excited and it reinforces their brand identity. So all in all, visual content, it's obviously a very powerful tool that can elevate your marketing efforts to new heights. So from captivating graphics to informative infographics and compelling videos, incorporating visually appealing elements into your campaign can truly make a significant difference. So be sure to look at my latest blog post, learn from the examples that I'm sharing with you, experiment with different visual formats. I do that all the time. I feel like Instagram is just a continuous experiment for me. You know, like one week I'm going to focus on photos of me, photos of my travels, sharing graphics, creating carousels, and the next week I'm going to be sharing lots of videos. So it's constantly an experiment. And I also wanted to remind you guys, be sure to join the Mastering Content Repurposing webinar. I just launched it a couple weeks ago, and I take you through exactly how to turn your social media posts into more content without having to create new content all the time. So I hear it from people all the time that they don't have time to write a blog or they don't have time to create all of these Instagram reels. And this webinar shows you exactly how you can do that with just one piece of content. So I share with you like my very own step-by-step repurposing process. So you can be creating email newsletters, you can be creating reels, you can be creating even live streams and webinars all from one piece of content. And I think it's going to be really, really beneficial for you guys to check it out. So be sure to go to crystalstatsky.com/webinar. Super easy. Just go check it out. It's free to watch, and you're not going to regret it. So, all right. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an incredible day. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, and I will see you again soon.